No, you're not. Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about the Cricut and what we've been learning over our week of working with it. Now, this has been an absolutely amazing father-daughter experience. I've loved working with my daughter, and speaking of my daughter, here she is.
Hi, my name is Lauren.
Yes, we've had so much fun working on this project, and we've been learning together, understanding together, working through this together. Now, later on in this video, I'm going to get Lauren to show you how to do a weeding and to actually stick it onto a glass jar. We've got this glass jar over here that we're going to stick pasta on here, and we'll show you guys exactly how we do it. We are not professionals by any manner, but we are learning and we are having fun, and we're actually having a great deal of fun with this machine. We have this little print. This, in fact, was our first cut. We didn't know what to do with it, so I just stuck it on a random piece of paper, but it was our first cut and it came out so nicely. We were super impressed at how this came out. So over the couple of days, we've been working on stuff for the kitchen. So we had this problem where we have the caster sugar and the other sugar, the icing sugar, and it was difficult to know which one was which. So we would stick the labels inside here, including like the salt packet. This went inside here, it was washed by my wife, she stuck it in there, so at least we knew this was salt. So we cut these out and they look stunning. What do you think?
I think it's just really therapeutic. It's actually quite fun to do.
Yeah, no, she does a great job with the weeding. You know, as we said, my hands are these massive hunks of sausages, and she's got these beautiful, delicate hands that does the weeding so well. Now, what do we mean by the weeding? The weeding is taking all the scrap material that you don't use out of the actual cut. Unfortunately, this does lead to quite a bit of waste. So this was one of the projects that we did, and there's quite a few pieces of waste. So we're learning how to manage that and to reduce the waste. Also, the other thing is lining up the different parts that you cut out onto your object is not that easy. We've got to use something called transfer tape. We take this transfer tape, you then paste it on there, stick it onto the transfer tape, and then you move it onto the object that you're moving on. But honestly, guys, this is so much fun. It really does work well. If you look here, unfortunately, I only had white vinyl at my disposal. I had a tiny sheet of black vinyl, which we used on this one. And as I showed you in the last one, we've got flower written there. And now we've got flowers. So it's actually such a great thing to do for the kitchen, to have all these different labels stuck on. You can design them the way you want to. In fact, my son, he modified and recreated the caster sugar and the icing sugar for us on Photoshop. We then took that image into the Cricut product, the design space, and we then cut it out, and it really turned out well. It just makes such a difference in our kitchen. And how gorgeous does this all salt one look here? So a little bit into this video, we'll show you how to do it and add it to that jar. And also we'll talk about these shirts. So we've got these two shirts. Again, I had some black vinyl, that the iron-on vinyl. It doesn't just show like such a beautiful model. So we had the black vinyl there, and that's my wife. She is in the ministry. We have our own church, and she wanted some shirts showing her church logo and things about the church. So it's been fun making her some shirts, and it also helped her get a lot of buy-in to the actual product. Okay guys, this is future me after I made that whole entire video. I realized I forgot to mention this shirt that we made. Jason specifically designed this for me, my son Jason, and Lauren and I made this shirt, and it came out so nice. So again, things that I can make for my channel, I can make my own shirts as well. So really a great piece of machinery, really, really worth the money, great value for money. So this is the vinyl for iron-on, and it has a shiny side and it has a matte side. You put the shiny side down into the printer, and actually it tells you that quite a bit. It tells you what to do, which way to put stuff, to mirror objects. Cricut, the one critique I've got in the software is you've got this tiny little warning saying there, please mirror the product. I'm actually going to show you something. So this is a cut that we did that we were going to do and iron onto a shirt. That's the way you put it onto the product. And if you look at it the right way up, it's back to front. We forgot to mirror it.
And unfortunately, I dropped it on the floor.
Yes, it got a whole bunch of dirt on the back, which rendered it pretty useless. It needs to be clean and pristine on the back. So yes, good point, Lauren. So Lauren, she takes it through and she does all the weeding, and then I know what's going to happen. In the comments, we're going to have a lot of comments on why I'm doing all the talking and Lauren's not. This is her first time, so give her a break. Let her, just get involved in this. I actually want to have her in more videos, more demonstrations of this Cricut, because she has fallen in love with this machine. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, you really enjoy it. She loves getting involved in it and doing it. It's incredibly therapeutic. You're creating something with your hands that didn't exist before. Your own t-shirt, creating a t-shirt that is yours, like this other one here. Do you want to grab that one in the back there? Yeah. This one here is just a one that my wife wanted, a nice phrase. Let's open this one up right in front of my face. And then we did that, okay, right in front of my face. This is very professional. And then on the back, we have her whole logo with her website. Go check out her website. It's amazing what Val does with the ministry. What we're going to do now is we're going to just take a little break, and we're going to quickly set up this machine so that we can do a cut and show you guys a quick demonstration on how this works. So I'm going to get out of frame. I'm going to hand over to Lauren completely, and she's going to take this over. So give us a second. Okay, so now that we've cleaned up the desk, we're going to cut our first stencil, and Lauren's going to show how we're going to weed it and stick it onto the bottle. Okay, and then we're going to choose smart vinyl. All right, the next thing we do is you make sure that your vinyl's in there. I just like to hold it just to guide it a tiny bit, and away it goes. All right, so it's loaded. Give it a second, and it will measure the length. It actually measures and makes sure that the length of the vinyl is correct. Really a smart machine. Just one thing, when you're printing something big like this vinyl, it's iron on vinyl, and you're printing something really big, it comes out the back of the printer. Make sure your power cord is out the way. I didn't realize it was, and it actually pulled the power cable out and cut our printer off halfway through, so we wasted. Right, so now I'm going to press play, and away it goes. Now, funny story, the first time Lauren and I did this, we pressed the play button and we were waiting, and it meant and measured, and it was downloading, and it was detecting, and all this stuff, and we didn't know what it was doing. And we were sitting there watching this thing, and all of a sudden it did that fast across like you heard there, and we both nearly jumped out of our skin. It was great fun. What really impresses me about this machine is how fast it is. It is blisteringly fast. Right, so there it goes, and you should almost be done. That's it, done, just like that. We press the eject, and now we are going to prepare this and stick it onto the glass. So give us a sec, I will snap us back in, and away we go.
Now I'm going to remove the excess vinyl. Stick it onto the transfer paper.
This helps keep everything together, so when you move it onto the actual final product, it's all stuck in place. In the right order, right area, right place, all of that stuff. This is to get the vinyl to actually stick to the transfer tape as much as possible. And there we have it, transferred over to our transfer sheet. Right, now we're going to stick it onto our final product, and Lauren is the star at this. She transfers it on. That's what the transfer paper is there for, is to do this last little bit of transfer. Okay, she just transfers. And then you peel the transfer paper off. Now the transfer papers are low stick, so the actual vinyl should stick better to the glass than to your transfer paper. Let's get all the air bubbles out. And there we go. Our final product. Doesn't that look amazing? Guys, so that was the whole process of what we've been doing over the last couple of days, and what Lauren has been enjoying this, and we've been really having a lot of fun with this. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. Give us your comments below, and thank you, Lauren.
Thank you.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yes.
Awesome. Have a great one. Thanks so much. God bless. Stay well. Be safe.